guys remember your first chess game? Like the first one you ever played? But I got curious of what mine was. So I have decided to do a review on my first game. Okay? So e4, I was a cultured player still. e5. It's been one move and there haven't been any blunders yet. Okay, I'm surprised. Bishop c4, bishop's opening. And I'm not using the computer because it would be like, bishop c4 is a miss. Because we should be playing knight f3, but bishop c4 isn't a miss. But like, no one likes you, computer. Such a scumbag. Alright, knight h6 peak move. Okay, not going to the center because why not? You know, maybe I could play knight f3 or knight c3. Maybe get a little VN and pawn to f3. Okay, king could go queen h4 check, but I would just block it. Hopefully. He doesn't do that. He goes knight to c6, developing a knight not to the edge of the board. I'm proud. b4, just clean hang of a pawn two ways. Knight and bishop just can snipe that pawn. But why take a free pawn when you could play the move d6 and block your bishop, but open up the other one, I guess? I still am completely blind that my b pawn is hanging and just play the move a. Oh, I guess I do realize it. Okay, I defend my pawn. Not c3, but we're pushing. I guess I just play a3. Not terrible. Queen f6, bring the queen out like every beginner does. And by the way, these aren't my rating. My rating is literally 1700. I guess this is his rating now. Bishop back to f1. Okay, it's been 9 moves, or 6 moves, and all of my pieces are on the back rank. This is not how you play chess, guys. Knight d4. This is a brilliant move, jumping into the position, but I can just play c3 and kick your knight out. I did that somehow. Knight c6 back. Honestly, if I were playing, I would just push my b pawn, hit the knight. But who cares? I play c4, which is, I don't know, it's been 8 moves. I'm just pushing pawns. I don't know where my pieces think. They're just having a smoke break outside. d5, hanging a pawn, and I take it. So I still don't know why I haven't moved a piece. Knight back to d4. Now I can't really kick the knight out. And I finally decide to develop my bishop with bishop b2, hitting the knight. Bishop d6. Bishop c4. I'm developing my bishops. But I have no care in the world for either one of my knights. Castles. Knight h3. Okay. He could take with the bishop, open up my king, but who does that? b5. Somehow I knew knights can go backwards as like a 400. So I didn't take it. I instead went bishop d3 by probably pure luck. a5, peak move. I castled. He doesn't take, by the way, even though that was his whole point. He doesn't take. I take if he's not going to. I'm like, nah, if you don't take, I will take. Yeah, because we didn't know what tension was. It's 400s. All right, bishop back to c8. Also retreating his bishop all the way back to the home square, because why not? Bishop takes knight. Actually, a pretty good move. I would play that move so I can take the b pawn next, or play queen to e1. Doing some kind of Grand Prix attack business, but sure. Rook to e8, putting like the pawn. I have connect 4, which is nice. Rook a2, peak move. It doesn't blunder anything, but I'm not sure what it does. I have to develop that knight. Maybe get the bishop out of the way. The white bishop play d3 and knight d2 or something like that, maybe. Bishop e7, staring the bishop directly into my pawn wall. It's going to bite the pawn, bribe the pawns, because this is FIFA. f4, okay, I'm threatening e5. He doesn't see it. Rook takes f5. Can I play the legendary move? e5! Oh my god. How did I find the move? Okay, he takes. I take. Rook takes. I didn't take it. I played queen d1 instead. So that's nice. Rook takes d5, taking the pawn. a4. I guess just trying to instigate some trades over there. Rook f5, cleanest hanging of a rook. Just bishop takes rook. But I play rook takes rook. Because, yeah. Queen. What? Do you not see my bishop? Okay, I take it. Now I'm glad my past self took it with the rook, because then I wouldn't be up a queen. Takes with the knight. Why didn't he take with the knight earlier? I have no clue, but we'll never know. I take the pawn, hanging my rook, but obviously he's not going to see it. Oh, he does. Okay, wow. That's crazy. Queen g4. How am I this cerebral? Attacking the knight. He goes bishop back to c8. Now bishop has went from b7 to c8 to b7 to c8 and it's going back and forth. b6, hanging a pawn. But instead of capturing it, he does capture. Okay. Knight g5 does absolutely nothing. Knight e7 could attack my queen and defend his bishop. But instead he plays knight 3, which not only hangs a knight in one move, it also hangs checkmate, which I somehow found. That is my first chess game ever on chess.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. Get out of here.